into the channel. It's your boy Steve from Straight Fire Picks. We're back with your best bets for the NBA. Here for you today on Thursday, March 13th, 2025. NBA player props, spreads, predictions, as always, coming at you here today. We got 5 picks on tap. A pick for every game that I think is our great value bets for this NBA slate. As always, if you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. We're on the road to 9,000 subscribers. Guys, we've been really on a roll with that lately. You guys have been killing it, so I appreciate all of your guys' support of late. It's been a great week as far as that goes, so I appreciate you guys. I really do. Like I said, it's been a fun season, so let's get after it here today, guys. Got a big day here in the NBA. A couple quick announcements here around the channel, guys. Make sure you guys drop your favorite pick down below in the comment section. If you guys like your pick included in our comment capper section, just be sure to put a star or an asterisk next to your pick. We'll include your pick in the video if it hits. Guys, yesterday's comment section was absolutely wild. You guys killed it in the comment section. It was absolutely ridiculous. We had Hoodsta Harv calling, but it was a 4-leg parlay. He put together for plus 120, that cash. That Morant 20 points, Kessler 10 rebounds, and a few other things, but that cash, great call out there. Mateo Velasquez calling Nikola Jokic over 1.5 threes made. He gets that done there. Sidney Robinson calling Jalen McDaniels over 7.5 rebounds and assists. He cashes that. He Who's Back calling Rudy Gobert double-double at plus 145 value. Cashes that. Demetrius Smith calling the Memphis Grizzlies money line with Miles Bridges over 23.5 points. Cashes that. Love to see it, guys. Eric May calling LaMelo Ball over 7.5 assists. He gets that done easily. And then Nay Get the Bag calling OG Anunoby over 16.5 points. So we'd love to see it, guys. Great call outs from our comment cappers. You love to see it. Keep dropping that heat, guys. You guys are keeping our momentum here up at the channel. You guys have been great in the comments. Obviously for us it wasn't quite as good yesterday. We'll go over that in a minute here. A couple other quick things though, guys. Make sure you guys check out all of our links down below for social media. If you guys are interested in connecting with us and staying updated here at the channel. Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and of course our community Discord. All those links posted in the pinned comment and in the description. Also, be sure to check out our Major League Baseball futures video as well. If you guys are interested in placing Major League Baseball futures bets, that video is live. I believe we got 7 picks in that video, so super excited for baseball season. So check that out. And then also look at our merchandise as well. If you guys are interested in getting any Straight Fire swag, we have that link down below in the pinned comment description as well. T-shirts, mugs, stuff like that. And then finally, our Straight Fire MVP program, guys, which is the one obviously I recommend the highest. It's just $3.99 per month, 13 cents a day. You get access to all of our picks and our plays early. So basically a couple hours in advance of the video, I post up all these plays for our Straight Fire MVPs. You get access to all those early lines, which could be a big benefit. So check out all that, guys. Let's see, what else do we got? I think that's it. Let's do a recap now from yesterday, guys. It was not a good day for us. We ended up going 1-3. Minus 2.39 units. Now, I'll say this. At least on the Zubac under in rebounds. We had Zubac under 12.5 rebounds. He finishes with 13. Picked up 3 rebounds on 1 possession. Yeah, I mean, I felt like we got supremely unlucky there. He played the absolute max amount of minutes that any big should ever play. He played 38 minutes, collecting 13 rebounds. Obviously, I was pretty nasty on that front. But he ends up getting there. But I still love the play. I really thought we were going to cash this. Even in the fourth quarter, this was after the 3 rebound possession. I still thought we were going to cash. And they never pulled him out of the game, which that just looked very suspicious to me. It was a 15 or 20 point game under 2 minutes, and they never pulled him, which was just weird. So he ends up missing, obviously. We ended up cashing Lou Dort, though, over 16.5 PRAs. He had like 15 in the first half and like 2 in the second half. He just gets there with the hook at 17. That was definitely weird that he didn't fly over that number, but he did cash for us, and that line really didn't move much. So I think everybody should have had that line. And then obviously our other couple plays missed as well. Like I said, ended up being a 1-3 day, minus 2.39 units. I'm having a little bit of a brain fart, guys. We had LaMelo Ball over 3.5 threes. That missed. He finished with 3. That's why we lost a little bit more money, because we laid 1.3 units on that one. So Ball misses there, and then I'm doing this off memory off the top, guys. And then Kevin Durant over 35.5 PRAs. He finishes with 26. So obviously, not a good day for us, guys. Durant, we got subbed out at the 6-minute mark in about a 12 or a 13-point game and didn't come back. That also looked kind of weird to me as well. I don't know, guys. I between Zubac and Durant, both those guys, Zubac playing the whole rest of the game, playing the amount of minutes he did on a back-to-back, and also playing while the game was still a blowout was really strange to me. And then Durant also getting subbed out at the 6-minute mark and not even giving us a chance was also strange. So I don't know what to say about it other than, obviously, it was pretty unfortunate that we missed, but we're going to get back after it today, guys. Today's a new day. We got 5 plays today. Let's get after it today, guys. Let's get this 5-0 sweep. Let's get right into our picks here at number 1. We're going Cade Cunningham. Over 5.5 rebounds here for the Detroit Pistons. Minus 120 odds here on FanDuel. So, guys, we got Cade Cunningham 71% at home to this line on the season. 60% for the season overall. So, we like seeing that. So, this is just running it back from the other day when we took him for 5.5. And he ended up finishing with 8. We had 8 in the first half, 0 rebounds in the second half. So hopefully he gets some second half rebounds because that would have been a nice ladder play. At least when you're sitting there at halftime and he's got 8 rebounds. Definitely thought he was going to get at least 10. But he's had 2 games versus the Wizards this season. He's had logs of 10 and 8 as far as rebounds go, so you love seeing that. And I think here again, obviously I like him to get 6. He should get some rebounds hopefully in the second half as well. If he doesn't need to, he doesn't need to. He can have he can cash this by halftime, and I don't really care once again, but would like to see him get some rebounds in the second half just to make us feel good. So, you got the Wizards here allowing the 4th most rebounds to point guards, the 2nd most over the last 7 games, so you like seeing that. He's 6 of 7 this season, 83% to this line when the Pistons win by 10 plus at home. So once again, I think we could see this happen again, obviously for the Pistons here. They're slated, the spread here is set to 13.5, and once again, they are at home, so I do anticipate, obviously, him having a good game here versus the Wizards. We're hoping the Wizards can keep this somewhat competitive here tonight, guys. Wizards do have their key players in. The key guys that I equate as being in, like the guys that I think are important, like Chris Middleton and Marcus Smart, champions, guys that are, I don't know if Marcus Smart's a champion. I don't think he actually won a title with the Celtics, but championship level attitude. They bring competitiveness to the game. We saw it with, we've seen it with Marcus Smart. Even as a part of the Wizards, he's still a physical, tough player all the way around, which I love seeing that. So, and obviously Chris Middleton is a champion. So, I love that these guys are playing tonight. So, love it there for number 1 pick. We got Cade Cunningham over 5.5 rebounds here for the Detroit Pistons. Minus 120 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 2, we got Luka Doncic over 8.5 assists here for the Los Angeles Lakers, plus 112 odds on FanDuel. See, I still haven't gotten it out of my system, guys, that he's actually with the Lakers. Pretty wild, huh? He's over, though, in 4 of his last 5 games with game logs of 9, 15, 12, 3, and 12. And the biggest thing you're looking at here, obviously no LeBron James today. His only game without LeBron, he posted 12 assists on 19 potential assist opportunities. So you love seeing that. I think, once again, that should be the game plan for Milwaukee, is to stop Doncic and make the rest of these Lakers beat them, because they are, not that they're bad players or anything like that, but who are you going to have beaten? You want Doncic to beat you, or do you want, I don't even know some of the guys they might be bringing in today. So, but that being said, though, they're going to get clean looks at the basket, and Doncic should be able to set them up. And for plus value here at 8.5, I have to take this. I just have to. Now, Doncic is listed as questionable on the injury report with an ankle injury. I got him playing this game, though, guys, versus the Bucks. It's a marquee game. I believe this is the TNT game tonight. So he should be playing tonight. I'd be surprised if he isn't. I think this is a great spot once again for him. Versus the Bucks team he's done very well against. He's over in 5 of his last 5 games versus the Bucks to this line with 11.6 assists per game average. We love seeing that. Bucks also allowing the 8th most assists to point guards over the last 7 games. If you look over the last 5 games, point guards have fared really well. Some notable lines included Trae Young getting 13 assists, Tyrese Halliburton, 10 assists. Cole Anthony, 9 assists. Even TJ McConnell, 7 assists. The new point guard for the Mavericks had 8. I'm drawing a blank on his name, but he was starting a point guard for them, and he had 8. So if he can get 8, then Doncic can get 8.5. The ball's going to be in his hands practically all game. You're going to have a lot of opportunity here with Doncic. I think 8.5 is just too low, especially for the plus value that you're getting. I think that's what you really got to consider here. We've already seen him do well here without James on the floor. So love it there for our number 2 pick, guys. We got Luka Doncic over 8.5 assists here for the Los Angeles Lakers, plus 112 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and at number 3, we're going Brooklyn Nets money line here versus the Chicago Bulls, plus 115 odds on ESPN Bet. So you got Josh Giddey and Lonzo Ball both out here for the Bulls. The Josh Giddey one is the one I want to focus on primarily. Giddey, guys, really just one of their huge contributors, obviously, as far as scoring, assists, rebounds. He does everything. So now without him on the floor, they're going to have to fill that production. And they've already been a fringe team where they're not the greatest even with him. But without him, I think they're a lot worse. Giddey brings some stability to this lineup, and they're going to be missing that, I think, tonight. They just got Vucevic back, so I'm not sure how good he's going to be. I just don't know who you could rely on as far as the Bulls go. Meanwhile, the Nets actually coming in. This is one of the healthiest that I've seen them actually in a bit. They're actually coming in with D'Angelo Russell, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, Nicholas Claxton, all not on the injury report. And none of them listed as resting or anything like that. So as of right now that I'm recording this at 9 o'clock in the morning, I got all those guys playing. So hopefully that's still the case. But in either case, if you guys have observed the Nets lately, they have played some really good high-level basketball versus the NBA's best. Now, how they've done versus teams like the Hornets, Wizards, hasn't been quite as good. But, man, it's hard to avoid them when you've seen them play the Thunder so well, the Warriors, the Cavaliers twice, the Lakers, the Pistons. They beat the Lakers at home. We're up by a substantial amount in the Cavs in Cleveland just the other day. They were up on the... it was either the Thunder or the Warriors or both. So this team has played well for like 3.5 quarters. In the last 6 minutes of a game, they've kind of struggled a little bit. But I think here versus the Bulls team, like I said, lacking Giddey and lacking that continuity with Vucevic just coming back, I like the Nets in the spot to pull off the win here on the road. I really do. I think this is a spot where they're able to put it together and actually close this game out. It's not going to be as tough to close the Bulls out as it is to close teams like the Warriors, Thunder, Cavs. Totally different animal. So I think the Nets here can get this done. And the Nets have been a great road spread team, which I say that because this is basically a pick'em. So basically, if the Nets win, they cover. If they lose, they don't cover. It should be that way. The spread's 1.5, unless the Bulls win by 1, which, whatever, I'll live with it in that case. The Nets, though, 20-13-1 on the road against the spread. The Bulls 16-17-1 at home against the spread. So the Bulls really haven't been the best at home teams. You know, the Bulls have been a team that I've seen shine a little bit more on the road here lately. As far as at home, though, I think we could fade the Bulls here in a spot without Giddey. So love it there for number 3 pick. We got the Brooklyn Nets money line here versus the Chicago Bulls, plus 115 odds on ESPN Bet. Okay, and at number 4, we're going C.J. McCollum, over 25.5 PRAs here for the New Orleans Pelicans, minus 114 odds on FanDuel. So, guys, we got McCollum 58% this season, 58% at home to this line. I love the spot for McCollum. Now, if you look at the splits with Williamson and Murphy on the floor, it's more like 39% with Williamson on the floor and 42% with both of them. So, obviously, you don't like seeing that. As far as that goes, but I think this is a perfect spot for him. If you're going to take a McCollum over, you got to be very selective. And here, I think this is a great spot for him. It's a two-part thing. So basically, Trey Murphy and Williamson both have difficult matchups today with the Magic, as far as positional matchups, small forward and power forward. And CJ really has a great positional matchup with the Magic today. We've seen point guards absolutely wax the Magic of late. You guys remember that 56-point game that Curry put up here recently versus them. Damian Lillard had a great game versus them as well, posted 37 PRAs. A lot of point guards have fared very well versus this Magic team, which I expect that to to continue here from McCollum. I think it's the right type of matchup. Obviously, you guys know McCollum likes to shoot that 3 ball. I also like his 3-point prop today for what it's worth. But the Magic really weak as far as that goes. I mean, you saw what Curry did to him. I think that's pretty apparent. But you got CJ here, 3 of his last 3 in home games versus the Magic with logs of 44, 26, and 50. So that's obviously pretty good. We like seeing that. Last 10 games, he's averaging 31.2 minutes per game, so we want to know that we can get the minutes from him. He's also coming off a 33 PRA game versus the Clippers as well. So, really, the stars kind of aligning on this one. I mean, just coming off that game versus the Clippers, which is what I like to see. I love the success that he's had versus them. I also love that Williamson and Murphy are in bad matchups tonight, and most of the Magic players are healthy. So you'll have Banchero at the 4, and either Wendell Carter or Batazde at the 5. Obviously making it pretty tough there on any interior matchups like with Banchero and even Wagner. That's not a great... for Murphy and Williamson versus Wagner and Banchero. So obviously I like McCollum here. Love it there, guys, for our number 4 pick. We got CJ McCollum over 25.5 PRAs here for the New Orleans Pelicans. Minus 114 odds on FanDuel. Okay, and finally at number 5, I love this spot here, guys. We got Buddy Hield over 2.5 3-pointers made here for the Golden State Warriors. We're going plus 120 odds on DraftKings. So we got Hield, guys, here playing his whole team and the Kings, where he is 6-9 versus them. 4 of those games he hit 5 threes. So obviously I love seeing that. That's pretty good success quotient versus his old team. You also got Brandon Podziemski out here for the Warriors, which should open up some more minutes for Buddy Hield. We should see him play about 25 minutes or so, which he played last game when Podziemski didn't play, which I'm definitely good with that because Hield's going to put it up when he's in there. And I think versus his old team here, it makes it even better. You got the Kings here allowing the 4th most threes to shooting guards this season. Hield here 3 of 5 to this line, coming off game versus the Blazers with 6 threes. So he absolutely lit it up versus the Blazers, and I think once again he could do that here. This season he's 2 of 3 versus the Kings with logs of 1, 5, and 5. So obviously 2 of those games he hit 5 threes. He only needs to hit 3 today. So if you average that out, obviously that's over 3 threes a game. It's closer to 4 per game that he had there on those 3 matchups there with the Kings. So I think... like I said, I think this is a great spot for him with Podsy out. And I also like that you got Butler and Butler, Curry, Green. These are all guys that could create open shots for Hield. Hield is more of a catch and shoot 3-point shooter, obviously. He's not really a pull-up 3-point shooter. He's a guy who spots up, and I think Butler, Green, and Curry could set him up. So I like it when all those guys are playing. They honestly could be, obviously, pass first players. You guys know that Draymond Green don't like to shoot the ball. He likes to pass. Jimmy Butler's a lot of the same way. Not that Jimmy Butler can't go and get his points, but a lot of the times he is looking for his teammates, especially with this Warriors team. Curry has been more aggressive of late, but obviously if he feels like he can trust you to knock down shots, he will definitely kick you the ball as well. So they got guys that could set these guys up, which is what you like to see. So love it there for number 5 pick, guys. We got Buddy Hield over 2.5 threes here for the Golden State Warriors, plus 120 odds on DraftKings. All right, guys, going to do it for our picks. If you guys enjoyed the content, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Always appreciate that. On the road to 9,000 subscribers. Appreciate all of your guys' support as always. Obviously, we need to get back on track here. The last 2 days have not been so good to us. Had a great last weekend, and this week has been a little up and down. Obviously, Monday we started 3-1. And then last couple of days it's been 1-2 on Tuesday, 1-3 on Wednesday. So we need a big Thursday here, guys. We do have 3 plus value plays today, which I love, and I love the spots on all of them. Honestly, I wasn't gonna go with 5 picks. That wasn't the plan, but honestly, I found 5 that I love today. So I couldn't turn away from them, and especially the fact that you're getting the value that you're getting. I think these are great spots for all these guys. I really do. Buddy Hield versus his old team. CJ versus the Magic. Obviously, Doncic, pretty low assist line for him without James at 8.5 for plus value. I know he's got an ankle, but like I said, I expect him to play tonight. And then Cade, we just played Cade Cunningham in the same matchup, same line. He had 8 at halftime as far as rebounds. So And then the Nets, like I said, with the Bulls banged up, I love that as well. There's a lot of things I like today, guys. So, I believe we're going to also be putting out a Straight Fire MVP pick exclusive. So if you guys are interested in that, you guys can sign up, become an MVP below if you guys are interested in having access to that play. So we'll end up with probably 6 plays actually today. So we'll bring that back, see if we can find one extra play here that I really like on this slate. Obviously, I'm going to be sifting through some data here and should have that posted up by 12. As far as Straight Fire MVPs, just to show you guys some appreciation, add some value. And obviously, we're going to find something that we really love tonight, and hopefully we cash it as well. Hopefully we can have a 6-0 day. So we'll end up with 6 plays at the end. Because I had someone ask me about the MVP pick. We've been taking a little break from it. I believe we were 4-4 on those. Since I've been running them, we had a lot of plus value in there. So hopefully we can get those on track as well. So appreciate you guys. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we'll catch you all next time. Peace out.